So, the She-Hulk actress admits nobody want her back in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Shouldn't have been talking all crazy like that. Let's check this out. As Disney prepares to release Avengers Doomsday this December, questions are arising about the future of the MCU. Fans are wondering which characters will continue and which will be shelved. She-Hulk actress Tatiana Maslany was recently asked about returning to Marvel. Her answer is very telling. Quote, "I don't know," Maslany said. "I think people would be so mad at me being on their screens again." She knows. That series was full panderverse, and it irritated so many fans, and she didn't help with her comments and everything. So she knows. That's good that she's got her thumb on the pulse of the fandom. She probably should have had her thumb on the pulse of the fandom before she said this stuff and even made the series. That way, you ain't got to deal with that crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people out there that say, "Oh, you can't blame the actors. They're just..." Oh, yes, you can. See, many actors take parts and know what they're getting into. There are plenty of actors that fully know the agenda and take the part because they're cool with the agenda. They're for the agenda that they're pushing. So, when things don't go right for them with certain movies, with certain television series that they do, with certain things that they say, they're fully accountable. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. Now, I know that, there are plenty of actors out there that are also desperate for work. But desperation isn't an excuse in many people's eyes. Yes, you were desperate for a part. Now, some people would say, okay, well, if you're desperate for a part, you're desperate for work, you got to feed your family, you got to pay your bills. Okay, take the part, but don't say nothing. Don't talk any trash toward the fans. Don't bash the fans. That would be the best thing to do. That would be the absolute best thing to do. People don't want to see people out in the streets and going hungry and all that stuff. So they're kind of like, whether say they're just middle of the road. They don't know whether they're for pandering or not, but they need to work. Take the role and zip it. That's what I would do. That way you just, no one knows where you stand. I think the smartest actors out there, especially the ones that have a name, are the ones that aren't running their mouth all the time. You know what I'm saying? And talking trash, like that. Many viewed the remark as surprising acknowledgement of the show's polarizing effect on the audience. It also suggests that She-Hulk was not the success Disney's marketing may have implied. Yeah, we never thought it was a success. Maslany was promoting her Apple TV series, Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed, on the Playlist's binge-worthy podcast when she asked if She-Hulk might return to the MCU. Maslany suggested a second season would only work with original showrunner and lead writer Jessica Gao involved. No, it wasn't, because I saw interviews with her. No, it wasn't. Quote, "I think it would take somebody like Jessica Gao to weave her into the world, because she knows that character so deeply and loves her and gets her tone. But there's something about She-Hulk being the star of her own show that makes sense. Do you know what I mean?" she said, because of the direct address. She is our narrator. Yeah, well, that's fine, yeah. Nobody has a problem with her being the lead in her own show. So I think it would be really cool challenge to see her in some other context, but I do think like the sort of joy of She-Hulk is in the singularness of it. Critics argue the tone was one of the show's most divisive elements, of course. Many fans criticize what they saw as bizarre humor, cringeworthy twerking scenes, weak storytelling, and political messaging. Bingo! Like the comics, the series leaned heavily on fourth wall breaking meta humor. Some viewers appreciated the device, yet many others rejected it. Yeah, people had problems with it. And they were going in on the fans in the show too. So it was just like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. Oh my God. After Jimmy Kimmel used his late night platform, yeah. So that's right. She was very vocal about telling people to cancel their Disney Plus memberships after Disney got rid of Jimmy Kimmel. So she might not be in their good graces anymore either. So it is what it is, y'all. If you want to read the full articles over here on thatparkplace.com, she knows. She knows. She's not tone deaf to her situation at the present time. Maybe she was when she was talking all that yang and doing the series. But, you know, you live and you learn. 10 million subscribers. Woo!